Ndindi Nyoro is currently a man of the moment as members allied to President William Samoei Ruto have begun pushing and calling for his removal from the budgetary committee, and from where he sits, I honestly wonder why he is the next man on the chopping board when many Kenyans had anticipated that the next will be Speaker Moses Masika Wetangula.
The committees of parliament, the leader of majority jameni, the committees of parliament hazikai vizuri. Before we go to recess in December, Kimani ichungwa na wale viongozi wengine katika bunge ya kitaifa. The committees of parliament, we need to reconstitute those committees so that we can be able to align the leadership of committees of the National Assembly so that they can be able to deliver the mandate of the National Assembly to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Kuna wengine hapo machairman hapo lazima wakwende. There are some chairmen of committee katika mbunge yetu ya kitaifa lazima wangolewe, wengine wakalie hizo viti ili tuweze kuleta the policies and laws which can save the Republic of Kenya, which can steer the development and clear the...
Now, this honorable member of parliament, George Ruku, if I'm not wrong on his name, and his other members of parliament in UDA don't see that it is going to be very detrimental to them if at all by any chance ODM party is going to decide to capitalize on their continued disunity in UDA. What I'm simply trying to mean is that if by chance ODM decides to counterattack based on the continuity in their disunity, then I kid you not, ODM is more likely to win. And they shall win simply because the political landscape as far as UDA politics is concerned has already reached a tragicomical stage of which I may not be a prophet, but one thing I'm sure of is that it may end up having collateral damage. What this guy George Ruku doesn't understand in any way is that their consistency in cannibalizing each other won't take them anywhere, simply because they haven't realized that there is a very big problem in UDA, and once they realize that, they should come up with amicable solutions on how they are going to solve their problems internally. But because they choose not to think overboard, they think that they fishing out one after the other for those members to whom may have a totally contrary opinion to theirs. They think that that is the solution. I kid you not, that is not. And they should be made known to them that not even they themselves are at a safer place just because they were asked to impeach or kick out any member with a divergent opinion. However, this man, Ndindi Nyoro, should not make a mistake of he resigning from his powerful budgetary committee simply because he should face his fate all the way to the end, just exactly the same way the former DP Rigathi Gachagua did. And when he is kicked out through a political process, then chances are he is going to gain some political mileage, if not votes. So he should just not resign and instead wait for they to orchestrate all these ill sinister motives against him that may have already been planned. However, I strongly believe that George Ruku does not speak for himself, and of course his statement is not in any way very coincidental, simply because this tantamounts to a man in the village with a lot of dogs. Then, just because he had a slight disagreements with a neighbor, guess what he does? He decides to open the dogs so that they can go bite or install fear to the alleged enemy. And guess what? That is exactly the same script that we are currently witnessing from President William Samoei Ruto to Ndindi Nyoro. And of course, we can't wait to see how it is going to unfold. And before even I come to the penultimate part of this episode, just allow me say this. Just listening at George Ruku's sentiments, it is evidently clear that we really have short of leaders, because George Ruku is simply trying to justify the unjust of it is always either President Ruto's way or no way at all. So you can imagine anyone in Ruto's circle to whom may have a totally contrary opinion to his. Guess what shall happen? They will automatically kick him out of their circle. But from where I sit, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you and may God bless you.